Hello learners, my name is Kushali Prabhu, Assistant Professor at HPSM's Ganpat Parsekar College of Education, Harmal, Goa. Course is Indian Education System, that is IKS, and under this Vedic Education System, topic for my module is Values Embedded in the Vedic Education System. Objectives of these modules are to understand the meaning of human values, to understand the different values associated with the Vedic education system, and the last objective is to analyze values associated with an activities carried out in the Gurukul during Vedic education system. Let's see the definition of human values. Value, it came from the Latin word valere, which means precious or worthyfulness. According to Clifford Sharp, human values are the habits of thought each of us acquires as we mature, so that we can assess and deal with ethical problems. Human being without values is none other than an animal. The Gurukul system is an ancient Indian educational system where students lived with their teachers and imbibed various values in addition to academic knowledge. While the Gurukul system may not be prevailed in its original form today, its values continue to hold relevance in contemporary society. Characteristics of Gurukul or Vedic education systems are Guru-Shishya relationship. There is a strong bond between the Guru and Shishya, that is teacher and disciple. In Gurukul system or in Vedic education system, we find holistic education. Holistic education means the disciple become all-rounder. He learns everything in terms of cognitive, affective as well as the psychomotor domain. It provides the value-based education. Here the disciple imbibe the different values which are very essential to live the life happy. Learning in natural surrounding is also one more characteristic. Here the learner learn or live with the nature, and hence he lives the sustainable life. He makes use of minimum use of natural resources for his living. Gurukul or Vedic education system provides individualized education. Here Guru and Shishya comes together, discuss the many things, and its one-to-one teaching learning process takes place. Next characteristic is experiential learning. The learner or disciple in the Gurukul system or Vedic education system learn through the experience. For example, he want to learn about the agriculture knowledge. He want to take the agriculture knowledge. So instead of reading it from the book, rather he will work in the field, and from there he will learn about the agriculture. Last, community and social integration. Even though the Gurukul is mostly in the jungle area, okay, many people don't go there. Still, whoever comes in their contact, they learn from each other. Many things they learn from each other. For example, how to do the things, how to give the respect, how to stand, or how to speak, how to, in simple way, they learn the different life as well as the soft skills from the community. Let's understand the basic of values associated with the Vedic education system. There are 14 different values which are associated with the activities of Gurukul, and we will be learning the different values associated with the different activities in this module in detail. But before that, let us understand briefly the different values. That are 14 different values we are going to understand. So briefly understand these 14 values. So first value is discipline. As a value refers to the ability to control oneself, follow rules, and maintain orders in one's action. It involves dedication, self control, and a commitment to achieving goals through consistent effort and adherence to principles. Second value is respect for others or respect for the elders. This value entails recognizing the worth and the dignity of individuals, appreciating diversity, and treating others with courtesy and consideration. It involves listening, understanding different perspectives, and valuing the feelings and opinions of those around you. The third value is humility. Humility is a value involves modest and respectful attitude toward oneself and others. It includes the ability to acknowledge one's strengths and weakness without arrogance, showing openness to learning from others, and embracing a genuine sense of modesty in the integration and achievement. And embracing a genuine sense of modesty in interactions and achievement. The fourth value is integrity. Integrity is a quality of being honest, sincere, and morally upright. It involves adhering to a set of principles and maintaining consistency between one's actions and beliefs. The fifth value is cooperation. Cooperation is a value entails working collaboratively with others, fostering teamwork and actively contributing to shared goals. It emphasizes communication, mutual support, and a willingness to collaborate for the benefit of the group or community. Sixth value is a courage. It is a value involves the willingness to face challenges, confront fears, and take decisive action despite potential risk or adversity. It embodies strength of character, resilience, and ability to stand up for principle and conviction even in the face of difficulty. Seventh value, the dignity of manual work. As a value underscores the respect and esteem given to a labor that involves physical effort, often associated with hands-on tasks and craftsmanship. It promotes the idea that all forms of work, including manual labor, contribute to the well-being of society and should be honored and valued. This value discourages any form of discrimination based on the nature of work and emphasizes the dignity inherent in every type of job. Eighth value, compassion and empathy. It is a value involves the ability to understand and share the feelings of others along with the genuine desire to alleviate their suffering or support their well-being. These values emphasize kindness, sensitivity, and caring attitude towards others, fostering connection and promotion. These values emphasize kindness, sensitivity, and caring attitude towards others, fostering connection and promoting a sense of shared humanity. Ninth value is peace. As a value represents a state of tranquility. Ninth value is a peace. Peace as a value represents a state of tranquility, harmony, and non-violence. It involves commitment to resolving conflicts through dialogue, understanding, and cooperation. Embracing peace as a value promotes a world where individuals and communities work towards shared understanding, mutual respect, and the prevention of violence or discord. Tenth value is respect for nature and sustainable living. As value involves recognizing the intrinsic value of environment, appreciating its beauty, and adoption practices that ensure the well-being of ecosystems and the planet. It encompasses responsible resource use, environmental conservation, and commitment to minimizing ecological impact for the benefit of current and future generations. 11 value is service to others. Service to others as a value revolves around a selfless commitment to contribute to the well-being and support of others. It involves acts of kindness, generosity. It involves acts of kindness, generosity, and a willingness to make a positive impact of individuals or communities. This value emphasizes empathy, compassion, and a sense of responsibility to actively contribute to the betterment of society. 12th value is cleanliness and personal hygiene. Cleanliness and personal hygiene as a value emphasize the importance of maintaining a clean and healthy environment for oneself and others. It involves practicing good personal hygiene habits and taking care of one's surrounding to prevent the spread of disease, promote well-being, and show respect for oneself and those around you. 13th value is a teamwork. Teamwork as a value involves collaborating effectively with others, pulling individual strength and working cohesively towards common goals. It emphasizes communication, mutual support, and recognizing the collective achievements that come from a united effort. Teamwork value the synergy that arises when individual contributes their unique skills and perspectives to achieve shared objectives. The last value is simple living. Simple living as a value is centered around a lifestyle characterized by minimalism, frugality, and focuses on essential needs rather than excessive materialism. It involves appreciating life's basic pleasures, reducing unnecessary complexities, and cultivating contentment with a less materialistic and more sustainable way of living. This value often prioritizes this value often prioritize This value often prioritizes experiences, relationship, and a mindful approach to consumption over the pursuit of constant accumulation. So, learner, we have briefly seen the definition or meaning of the values which we will include in this module with respect to the activities carried out in the Gurukul or Guru. Now, learners, let's understand the different activities and associated values with that activity. So, first activity is spiritual study, the Vedic text. As we all know that in Gurukul or during Vedic education system, the main focus of teaching and learning of Vedas, there are 4 Vedas. Okay, so in this activity, the teacher or a guru teaches them different Vedas, all the 4 Vedas, and let's see the values imbibed by the Gurukul student through this activity. So first value is discipline. Since if you see the picture, everyone is sitting quietly in disciplined way. So first value they will imbibe is discipline. The second value is respect for the elders. Here they will respect the Guru, the Guru Mata and the seniors who are there in that Gurukul. Humility and integrity. So these are the 4 values the students or a disciple of Gurukul learns. The second Gurukul activities is yajnas or yajnas and rituals. So if you see the picture, the gurus and the disciple do give the ahuti in the yajna, that is in the fire. Okay, in this the learners or the students from the Gurukul will learn these two values, that is discipline, that is again self-control, self-support and self-help, and the second values is respect for the elders. The third activity which we will see is a meditation and a yoga. The first value they learn from this is discipline, again self-control, self-support and the self-help. The second is respect for the elders. The third one is humility. Fourth one is integrity. Fifth one is peace. And the sixth one is respect for the nature and the sustainable living. Next activity is art and the craft. If you see as I said, in Vedic education system or in Gurukul system of education, the learner becomes the all-rounder. It's a holistic education. So what are the values they learn from the arts and the craft? When they do the discipline, cooperation, they have to cooperate with each other, the other fellow, the peers from the Gurukul, dignity of manual work, compassion and empathy. The fifth value is respect for the nature and sustainable living, because they take all the resources from the nature, and whenever they take the resources from the nature for the art and craft, they see that whatever is required, the minimum resources are utilized. The sixth one is teamwork, they have to work in a team, and the last one is simple living. Next activity is agriculture and livelihood skills. Here, the first is discipline, second is respect for the elders, third one is humility, fourth one is cooperation, fifth one is dignity of manual work, compassion and empathy, the peace, respect for the nature and sustainable living, service to others, cleanliness and personal hygiene, teamwork, simple living. Okay? Through this particular activities, that is agriculture and livelihood, they learn the something called life skills as well as the soft skill. Okay, because they have to take the cows for the grassing. From there they have to live in the nature. From there they learn many things. Next activity is philosophical discussion. In the Gurukul system, we see that the Guru teach, or the pedagogy or method of teaching is mainly discussion, where everyone has a right to take part in a discussion. They can put forward their points of what they feel, their perspective. So the values imbibed are discipline, respect for the elders, humility, integrity, cooperation, courage, compassion and empathy, peace, respect for the nature and sustainable living, service to others, cleanliness and personal hygiene, teamwork, and simple living. Next activity is physical training. As I said earlier, when the learner or disciple is in the Gurukul system, they take the holistic education, that is cognitive, affective as well as the psychomotor learning. They learn from all the three domains. So basically, this talks about the psychomotor domain, so physical training, that is akhada. If you see in the picture, there are some disciples takes the training of a war. If you see in the picture, you will see that some disciples of Guru are taking the training. If you see in this picture, some disciples are learning the fighting skill, which are very important. Okay, so in the akhada, okay, the values involved here are discipline, respect for the elders, humility, cooperation, courage, dignity of manual work, compassion and empathy, peace, service to others, cleanliness and personal hygiene, and teamwork. Next activity is service to Guru, Guru Seva. In this, Disciples are involved in the different activities wherein they help the Guru as well as the Guru Mata to do different work which are involved in the Gurukul system of education. The values imbibed are discipline, respect for elders, humility, integrity, cooperation, dignity of manual work, compassion and empathy, respect for nature and sustainable living, service to others, cleanliness and personal hygiene, teamwork and simple living. Next activity is communal living, that is ashram life. If you see in the picture, the disciples are involved in different activities, they are involved in discussion, they are learning something, they are doing something. Okay, when they do such type of activities, they learn from each other, they learn the social skill through the communal living. So let us see the values involved in this. Discipline, respect for elders, humility, integrity, cooperation, courage, dignity of manual work, compassion and empathy, peace, respect for nature and sustainable living, service to others, cleanliness and personal hygiene, teamwork and simple living. Last activity is practical life skill. They learn through the experiences, they learn from the practical knowledge when they will do something. So indirectly it is learning by doing. So let's see the values imbibed by Guru to the disciples. They are discipline, respect for elders, humility, integrity, cooperation, courage, dignity of manual work, compassion and empathy, peace, respect for nature and sustainable living, service to others, cleanliness and personal hygiene, teamwork and simple living. Dear learners, let's conclude from this. Dear learners, let's conclude. The Vedic education system is a holistic and value-driven approach to learning. It goes beyond the transmission of knowledge to shape individuals with a strong moral foundation, a deep sense of purpose, and a commitment to societal well-being. The values instilled in this system not only contribute to personal development but also lay the groundwork for the harmonious and compassionate society. So, there is a need of Gurukul system or Vedic education system in today because there are many unrest. People are not living the healthy life because of stress. Students are not learning the real things. They are in the stress, they are in the anxiety. So my take is if we take some characteristics of Vedic education system and if we integrate it with modern education system, then that will be a great help to the learners as well as the teacher and overall to the society. Learners, these are my references in the Vedic education system.